about that. You thought this through. I don't have to think about it. 'Cause there's those who believe. What about you? When I'm older, I do anything. I want to keep it that way. Now it's your turn. Could got your time. I'm for this adventure. Bark and a bark is the encounters. Your regret that no one knows. Bark and a bark, keep going. That's the last sound you'll ever hear. The kiss of death. It's not a big deal. We can handle it. I don't have to think about it. What we need to do is clear. Don't you think? I don't know any other answer than yeah. And I don't need to know. Now it's your turn. Cat got your time. I'm for this bark and a bark. It's a encounters. Your regret that no one knows. Bark and a bark. Keep going. That's the last sound you'll ever hear. The kiss of death. Sorry about that. You thought this through. I don't have to think about it. 'Cause there's those who believe. What about you? When I'm older, I do anything. I want to keep it that way. Now it's your turn. Could got your time. I'm for this adventure. Bark and a bark is the encounters. Your regret that no one knows. of death. It's not a big deal. We can handle it. I don't have to think about it. What we need to do is clear. Don't you think? I don't know any other.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to PlayStation Fight Nights Tournaments here for Guilty Gear Strive. My name is Saki Sakura, and I'm here joined by...
The Skilled Roy. Hello, everyone. How's everyone going tonight?
Doing pretty good, I think, right? We got some epic Guilty Gear Strive action for you that you're not going to want to miss, and I'm excited.
Yeah, I can't wait. Honestly, let's go ahead and take a quick look at the format of what our players are going to be competing in today. It's going to be some really cool stuff. We got the open qualifiers into our top 8 that we're going to be seeing here tonight. Of course, it's going to be double elimination, best of 3 for most of the tournament. But once we get to the top 3, we're going to be going to best of 5.
Absolutely. And let's talk about the prizing, as all of our top 8 players will be trying to duke it out for a top 4 in the money. We're going to see first place at $200, second at $150, third at $100, and fourth at $50, all prize values at USD.
Nice, nice, nice. And of course, let's see those players. Let's take a look at the bracket to see who we have coming into this tournament here today. Of course, we got Razzo, of course, going to be an amazing tournament threat in this matches, of course. DillyPoo versus Voidstar, interesting one right there. Then we have Twillie and NrettG, Collom and MFCR. Some really solid players here tonight.
Absolutely, and quite sweaty players too, especially considering that we have MFCR down there. That's also probably, I would say, one of the other picks in this tournament, as well as some unfamiliar names welcoming into this top 8. It's going to be such an exciting thing. I'm excited for just all of the hype action that we're just going to see. We have different characters probably that we're going to see tonight. We definitely already confirmed that it's going to be a double Leo night for sure.
Oh yeah, we're going to see lots of Leo for sure, for sure. And for those of you at home who want to join us on the next fight night, guys, please join us at compete.playstation.com. We'll have a link down here. You guys can see that. You can join the next one and have your chance to be in these brackets and compete for that amazing prize pool.
And of course, if you want to go ahead and connect to other players that are also playing Guilty Gear Strive, you can check out the PlayStation official Discord. You can check out that link as well as scan that QR code at home, where you can go ahead and find not only regular updates about esports events, but of course, articles, videos, and even meet some other Guilty Gear Strive players or other games as well.
Yeah, it's a really great resource to meet lots of other people, especially if you want to meet other people to practice with or just have some fun matches with. It's always a great time in there, for sure, for sure.
Absolutely.
But yeah, let's talk about the first matchup we have coming up, which is going to be DillyPoo versus Nick4564. This will be an interesting one. We have DillyPoo right here, Dylan Bryant, 23 from Illinois, a Seoul player, it looks like.
Indeed, 23 from Illinois. And of course, they will be going versus our other player here in just a second, Voidstar. We did talk about this a little bit earlier. We saw Chip players rising up, 27 from New York. You can follow their socials as well. This is going to be the battle of pretty much Daisuke's Vision versus the Glass Cannon, right?
Oh yeah, the classic, the classic. I'm very excited to see one counter hit into Explosion. It's going to be a good time. Or hey, who knows? I'm ready to see be disproved by it and see what Voidstar brings to the table. Should be a really interesting match to say the least. Though this is a matchup we've seen ever since the game's beginning, of course. Really classic between a variety of other top players, and I'm kind of curious to see how these players bring it in this bracket here tonight.
Couldn't agree more with you. I think one of the biggest things that has been like rising, especially when it comes to tier lists and seeing like how the community has just spoken about Chip. It's one of those characters that really does pose a threat, especially considering that we have quite not only staggers, but teleports, movement, the whole 9 yards. I actually was even noticing has a little bit more damage, even against higher gut characters like Soul. So this is going to be exciting, and we're going to hop into this match and see what's going on.
Letting the intro rock. I respect it. Let's see how it goes.
Definitely Chip saying to Soul that the ninja way is the better way, and we're gonna have ourselves a battle here on Zato's stage as well. But what a 2S to start off this round from DillyPoo.
Yeah, getting rushed down here, getting some solid conversions. Oh, getting called out right away. Quick burst, good call. Doesn't want to get pushed into the corner right now. Nice sweep again, getting go across here as well.
I like a little bit of the patience. Great stuff there from Dilly to not actually go for any DPs, rather just play against this Rekka. But what a 2K, actually going under the 5K, and we do have this wall shatter.
Yeah, time for micro opportunity here, so we got. Nice catch. Oh! He spends the burst. He thinks he has a way in the round? No. Unfortunate.
That was a very early burst there from Dilly. That's going to cause this match there. What a great round start. Catches it with the short hop. But a grab able to punish Voidstar here. And now we see these staggers into
here we
go.
Oh, wow. Just solid pressure. Go across. Yes, one more time. Oh, okay. No.
Great opening, and that is it indeed.
Wow, what an incredible reversal there. Getting that grab to turn them around in momentum and easily pressure with the corner. Oh, we're going to see it go more here, though.
That was a great start, too. Getting the dash cancel and the combo. Not exactly getting the safe jump, but we are seeing DillyPoo actually catch Voidstar off out of the corner. Tries to go for the Bandit Bringer into the dash Gunflame. And this is damage again with that dash cancel, allowing the DP to go forward.
Wow!
And the wild throw.
Just wild, the wild throw. Right when Chip got burst back too. That was really great heads up play right there, knowing that that's what it would take to steal the match. Really great stuff by DillyPoo right off the bat. Fantastic play.
That was definitely really nice from Dilly. Also, too, Voidstar on that first round was getting it, but we do get the punish off of the DP burst, though, in the corner, allowing Voidstar to take this advantage. Into the overdrive we go for the wall break.
Really solid play here.
This is a safe jump. Here we go, 5K staggers. Tries to go for the overhead Rekka, but because of that faultless defense, but we do have the command grab. Yes.
All right, here we go. Still have burst. For CD spends that burst again. No, he'll just take it. That's fair.
Very fair indeed.
Game 2, here we go.
I like that DP there from Dilly, allowing to actually get Voidstar to the corner, but we get these staggers. Nice 2P though for the anti-air.
Oh, here comes the throw game again. We saw him struggle a bit with this in the corner. Oh no. Yes, DP, just spend it to get out of there right now.
Pretty much even in health. A great dash.
Fantastic
instant.
jump. Get the wall break and get some pressure on the safe jump as well. Could be huge here. Try to steal a game back quickly.
Yeah, Voidstar having to play a little bit careful here. This is literally one hit into full combo damage, but Voidstar able to take it back with the overdrive.
Wow, really fantastic play there. Managing to steal another game back, and we're back at 1-1. Very competitive so far. Really liking how this is playing out.
It seemed also that Voidstar slowed down Dilly there in that very moment too.
Yeah, the
so
patience
that was really
there
nice.
was really crucial. Absolutely. Ooh, air throw.
Very nice. Okay, we do have the fake out on the gun flame, but Dilly getting still caught here with that command grab, and not necessarily a side switch, but now it happens with that DP taking out Voidstar.
Yeah, they're jumping back and forth here, trying to feel each other out. Oh, another air throw. Really great. Staying aware of that. Oh, try to go for the wild throw. Managed to catch him one more time here. Oh, trade, but nothing comes of it.
Interesting usage of not using that Roman cancel bar, but we are seeing Dilly with the bar. But here we go, Voidstar already starting off and had a full stick of meter to also work with it.
Yeah, unfortunate. No, not using the burst ward like an RC there, but we'll see how it goes this next round. Oh my god, he's just catching him! You got the wonder. Yeah, that is pretty impressive here.
Oh, I almost saw that there was like a closeness, but let's cancel the bandit.
Fantastic backdash there. Yeah. Into the corner here over time. Should just be enough? Yeah, should be fine.
Yeah, that's actually a really nice overdrive to like corner carry, especially from that mid-screen range. Great safe jump, and then we have that mix 5K almost ready to break the wall again too, if you notice.
Yeah, that was crazy. You're getting pushed one more time with the Rectus series. Mix? No, nice YRC, get him out. Come down to this. Tournament life. Oh, sorry, first winner's bracket life here.
Okay, Dilly getting some momentum, able to get the throw. Has to go for the OTG. Oh,
nice 5K. Yeah.
That button's so
it's so crazy.
It's like a great response there. Actually stopping Voidstar from taking that.
Look at that reset. Really good reset. Pushing him with pressure here. Oh, fantastic backdash. Keeps him safe. We get that side swap as well.
Top pressing and going for the counter hit, and this is all Voidstar able to get the overdrive, but again, due to Soul's high guts, this is going to scale a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit indeed. And just catch him one more time though. Great stuff. Is it another wall break? Oh my god, it is.
This is!
We're going all day. The full tour of Razzo's stage, everybody.
Indeed, a double positive it might seem here coming close. Has to burst. You just got it back. You need to play safe. Great 5K though from Dilly.
Trade out. Oh, catch him just briefly, but YRC keep him safe.
The DP wake up
and
using Bandit Bringer. Oh, beautiful purple RC from the Night Vortex. And
wow,
that is all
and it takes
Tilly
it.
wrote.
Oh man, I'm always so surprised how much a normal throw does to Chip, and it's like, oh my god, I actually killed him.
Yeah,
really well played.
A lot. It's really not a good time for Chip whatsoever. But Dilly taking it over 2-1. What a great catch. It's crazy too that Voidstar really was like on that potential I can take this set pretty much. But Dilly just using what Soul's finest tools are, which is that 5K, some of the fastest poke buttons, just worked out perfectly.
I think another thing to be mentioned too is that like having to control Chip's momentum is a really big part of playing against him, and we constantly saw Dilly take dominant rounds off of throws, either air throws or keeping him cornered and getting the standard throw. And of course, the match actually ended with a throw as well. So honestly, I think it's something really to look out for, especially when you're facing off against Dilly. He seems to be more than aware of his throw game, using that all his tools to his advantage. But yeah, let's go take a look at the bracket now to see how things are shaking up after that. Should be a really great set here coming up next. I think we actually have Twillie and NrettG.
Yes, indeed. And that will be putting Voidstar on the loser side of the bracket. Not out just yet, but we does have a bye, thankfully, due to Razzo having that bye earlier. So sitting pretty tight, can definitely be in the lab, training up, getting ready for the next match. Speaking of which, we are definitely seeing some hype action for sure. I think just thinking about that match, that's a great start to tonight's matches, I think, right?
Yeah, it's actually fantastic. And honestly, I'm really excited to see the culmination of that, which would be DillyPoo versus Razzo, of course. She's obviously a fantastic player as well, so we could be seeing some really amazing matches there once we get to our semis. But let's go ahead and take a look at the player cards for our next match, which again is Twillie versus NrettG. Twillie on Axel Gaming. Here we go. William, 29 from Texas. Twillie the Kid. Follow them on their socials right there. And we see some really great matches from them today.
Yes, indeed. And then, of course, Twillie will be going up against NrettG. This was the Bridget player we were talking about a little bit earlier. From Texas, 20 years old. You can follow their socials as well as their Discord right there. So go ahead and support them. So this is pretty much Axel versus Bridget. And that's also a really cool matchup. You don't really get to see too often. But I think when we look at just on paper, right, we definitely can tell that Axel is going to be the one with the obstacle course, whereas Bridget's going to have to use that yo-yo to get in.
Yeah, exactly. There's going to be a lot of really interesting angles to this, I think. And a lot of it comes down to also the playstyle of a lot of Bridget players as well, a very character in terms of how you want to approach this matchup. You got a lot of tools to your advantage to navigate the obstacle course, but so it's really going to come down to a lot of adaptations and counter adaptations. So I'm really excited to see this.
Oh, I love this. We're going to the lap of the Kami.
Fantastic stage.
I love this stage so much. It's one of my favorites, I feel like.
Absolutely. I'm glad I like the intros rock. Axel's intro is one of my favorites. It's so good.
It is, and I just love seeing Bridget too. She's just so adorable, and she has such like a uniqueness into the Strive compared to all the other characters.
Absolutely,
as well.
Absolutely. She's a good vibe. All right, here we go. Cash them out right away, right into it. Push right to the corner, but gets caught by the counter hit sweep. Here we go.
Okay, Twillie trying to get in here, actually playing this full spacing game, whereas Nret has been getting hit by those sickles, does get the 2S great distance there too.
Yeah, here we go, manages to catch him. There we go.
One of the good things about Bridget is her close slash, and being able to anti-air is so important. Not going to be able to cancel though with a meter, and that is going to cost so close.
So unfortunate. Yeah, using the burst there is a little risky, but I could see the possibility of it happening, but managed to unfortunately get snagged there. Immediately great start here. Oh, gets caught! No! Hate to see it.
This is where Axel gets really scary, right? That safe jump literally goes for the overhead and actually catching it with the throw, and then using purple RC to try to kill.
Wow.
Doesn't exactly get the combo, but we still end with the perfect.
Yeah, incredible play there. Really dominant near the end. Especially, I really loved the PRC into pause to see what they were going to do and immediately hit them with a low. Really great stuff. Really fantastic play here. I don't know. That was a pretty dominant performance. We're going to need to see some pretty big changes.
That was like so fast.
Yeah, that was a speed run, honestly. Let's see how this goes here. Oh, getting caught one more time.
Again.
Oh, getting caught. Oh,
another
no.
one. Oh, my goodness. And will we see? No.
Oh, he drops it.
Recover.
Has to drop it though. No punish, unfortunately. Yeah, gets caught there. You have to wonder if this is matchup inexperience, perhaps. We'll have to see what this sort of happens here.
It is definitely a struggle here for Nret. Has to try to get in. Using the actual scooters in, but it's just not going to be able to work. Hasn't been really able to start up the game plan there. Twillie, though, looking really solid. Blocking just in time.
Stop kickstart. Here we go. Could make something happen here. Let's speed up the yo-yo. Good cancel the dodge. Yes, there we go. That's what I want to see. Let's get back in. Push right to the corner. Oh, but the throw on the punish. Unfortunate. Immediate side swap. Baits out the burst too. Oh, this is not looking good.
Not looking good at all. Twillie very close on this point here to take and stay in the winner's side. Gets the UltiG, and there you have it.
Really well played by Twillie across the board. Great patience. Great, I don't know, just a solid use of all the Axel's tools across the board. We saw everything from the overheads to the command grab and everything in between. Just felt like the whole kit was being worked really well into things. And unfortunately, NrettG never really found their footing. And in a best of three, it's tough. If you don't have the answer right away, you have such little time to get back, especially in a game like Strive. So it's really unfortunate.
Absolutely. What's really crazy too is this is actually a mixture of, like, I would say a case of bad matchup as well as some of the updates that Axel actually got.
Yeah.
Considering that, you know, when Axel first came out, had those pre-beta combos, not
Yeah.
really seeing them, and then going into this match, it's just been one damage after the other, with Bridget just being that glass cannon. But
Yeah.
it does seem we have our next match, though, ready to go. That should be Collom versus MFCR. We'll take a look at this bracket real quick just to see these updates live in action. And again, Collom versus MFCR will be our final winners round one side of things. And that's going to be a really good match, I think.
Oh yeah, we got Leo versus Guns. I'm very excited. Collom, of course, playing Happy Chaos. This will be another classic match. We see quite a bit, but usually with different players. But this should be really fantastic all the same. I'm really excited to see it. Let's go take a look at their player cards, though. So Collom, of course, Happy Chaos, 22 years old from Denver. Koyam, of course, on socials right there, or in Collom's on stream right there.
Indeed, indeed. And of course, this one's close to my heart. This is Florida boy, MFCR.
Oh, yeah.
Also Tampa Never Sleeps sponsored player, age 22, from Florida. You can follow MFCR. Actually posting a tweet recently where you can also get some games with him and help learn some of the matchups, which I think I'm going to take advantage of that, especially as an Anji player trying to get better at that matchup.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I think this matchup's a very classic one we see quite a bit, so it's going to be a really interesting way to see how both these players handle this. I imagine this is a type of character both players fight quite a bit, as they're both fairly popular, so this will be a good sort of gauge to see where these players are at in terms of what a comfort matchup might be for them if they decide to pick these characters into it, which I imagine they probably will.
Now, do remember, of course, this is a best of 3. So whereas Leo will definitely benefit when it comes to damage, and you definitely have to adjust, we also have to take into consideration that this is Happy Chaos, and this does make these matches draw out pretty long, but less opportunity to understand the Happy Chaos players' patterns, the way that they're setting up their curse balls, how effective they are in the corner. That's definitely a huge thing to kind of keep in consideration for someone like Happy Chaos.
Yeah, when it comes to Leo, of course, there's different variations of playstyle, but Happy Chaos has such a wide variety that, like, you're going to have to quickly discern, like, is this more of a zone or Happy Chaos? Is this more of a mix of Happy Chaos? There's a lot you have to sort of judge in such a short amount of time that a mischaracterization at that point could cost you a game, and that's already half of your winner stock right there. So got to be really careful of that.
I would agree more with you. And honestly, with just the fact that, like, if we look at now the matchup into the player, MFCR is a player that just does phenomenally. I mean, we're talking about DreamHack winner. We've talked about he actually just won the Juicy's Night Monthly that happened here, which had an insane amount of Florida. Like, that was like pretty much a regional when it comes to Strive, and how insane that amount of players from South, Central, and North come down, fight it all out, and then of course MFCR coming out on top. This is a player that is no stranger to competition, and I'm so excited to see how he can handle Collom in this round.
Yeah, this would be really, really awesome. And of course, Collom, of course, this is one of the favorites of this tournament, right? We're talking
really
probably. No, sorry. I mean, MFCR is
okay.
having to play against MFCR is. Having to play up against one of the favorites of the tournament is going to be a challenge, of course, especially for Happy Chaos as a character. Unfortunately, that, you know, the lack of defensive options in the corner, you can get mixed pretty badly by Leo if you don't know what you're doing. So this could be a possible contention to sort of see once the matchup gets underway, especially facing a really experienced Leo, especially Leo who knows the matchup. It's gonna be an interesting sort of situation if you're not familiar yourself, or if you're not at the same level of experience as MFCR, of course. So it could be a lot of really great moments here.
If there's one thing I've noticed about MFCR is, I think one of the, as crazy as this sounds, one of the things that probably can attribute to any losses he's taken is that he becomes almost like a safer Leo, whereas when I've seen him turn up and actually play more aggressive, does a better job, and I think that's what this matchup is going to call for, playing against this sort of character that's trying to keep you out, but you still need to be aggressive. And what I mean by, like, safer in terms of for MFCR, it really comes down to the risk, especially with the side switches, and believe it or not, 2D into charge flash kick. That is so huge,
very classic,
for MFCR. And honestly, I've seen it where if he's using it in a very aggressive manner, it works out perfectly.
And especially, like, even just threatening it and making sure it's in the opponent's mind and having to consider it at all times lets you get away with so much. When you tend to play a bit more safer in certain situations, it can actually lead to the opponent being able to know what you're going to do more frequently, whereas playing, even suggesting the capacity to be aggressive, makes them have to play around you in a new way, right? And that alone can give you a lot more opportunities. So we'll have to see where this sort of ends up, because that's exactly what you kind of need to do against Happy Chaos. Take the opportunities you got, make sure you suffocate them out of any sort of resource management, and then just sort of go from there. So we'll have to see if this ends up happening in this matchup.
You mentioned something so crucial is the resource management on Happy Chaos. Like, a lot of people get really overwhelmed and they get so caught up in obviously the heavy shots, the regular shots, sometimes even the whiff into the shots. It really covers Happy Chaos super well. But what people don't really take a look at and take into notice unless they've played multiple games down the line is that resource meter management. Not just with actual meter, but with the Happy Chaos focus bar. So we're definitely going to see how Collom can handle MFCR and how MFCR can handle Collom. And this is going to be quite an explosive best of 3 match between these two. Let's get it.
Oh yeah, let's go. The Happy Chaos opening, the classic, really cool intro as always. And we'll see how this gets underway just shortly. Very excited for this.
Yes, indeed. And of course, the special color for MFCR, as we will see Collom on the standard color. And going for the 2S startup here, but MFCR responding very nicely, and this begins Happy Chaos's game plan.
Yeah, here we go. Get the shots. Really solid combos already coming out. Really great work.
Ex Machina!
Let's go.
And that is not close enough for the wall shatter, but look, avoiding the Cursed Chaos Ball, and with the purple, RC gets the 60, but not going to be able to confirm off of it.
Yeah, I've went in a bit of an awkward angle there. I think followed the left, but flash kick takes him out. Here we go. Cross up, mix up time. Great pause there. Really, really clever.
That was so nice. And also tried to do another pause there, but had enough meter and launched to actually stop Collom from bursting and not biting the bullet, so to speak.
Yeah, indeed. But here we go. This is not what you like to see, though. That one sliver of health left, but that's going to be such a mountain to climb here. Hail of bullets, concentration, curses and everything. Oh, insane backdash! That was so smart!
This is what I'm talking about. MFCR is so good at dash blocking and getting actually in using that forward advancing 2D.
Yeah, that was absolutely fantastic too, because he'd worked so hard to get there. Happy Chaos assumed he was going to go immediately for it, but no. Oh, gets both the bullets and the concentration and a hard knockdown. This is going to be a lot right on the wake up here.
Indeed. MFCR still with a good chunk of health, though, does have to play defense. Tries to backdash, but unfortunately, that gunshot is still going to land. Yep,
that's a positive bonus. Happy Chaos is a hell of a time. So that'll be taking us to game 3 here. Let's see what happens.
Once again, we start off with that call out on the throw for the side switch. A big, I would say, counterplay for Leo, but we do see Collom starting off very nicely. Curse Ball effect in place. 2D, again, another grab for the punish.
Truly unfortunate there. Oh, PRC! Oh, PRC! Wow, great exchange of meter there. Yeah, dodged the gunshot, but the curse is still on him. Has to find the answer here. Nice, gets it. First throw, back turn, punish. Here we go.
Actually, conditioning. That was pure conditioning right there with that 2K and actually...
Oh, he just goes for it! That's all you need! Really great heads up, realizing there was no meter on deck, no burst, just said, I'm throwing it out, and just takes it. That was absolutely exactly what you needed to do there. Waiting an extra second would have locked out the game for the next 20 seconds or so. So that was really, really great stuff by MFCR. Great heads up play there.
This is where you really see that aggressiveness come into play and sort of backs off from being the safe Leo player, like, oh, I have to block against pretty much Happy Chaos, but no, I'll advance because I have the tools for it. There we go with that flash kick, and already getting this meaty for the hard knockdown, trying to bait out this burst, but the backdash covering Collom in this corner.
Yeah, really solid optimized combos here too, coming out here. It's probably right into the corner. Yep, totally the Deus Ex. Is this going to be close up? Last time it was just shy, but didn't finish much of work yet. There you go.
Yeah, that was definitely close
bonus
up. All right, trying to go for the safe jump. Does get the 2D counter hit. And this is definitely death here for MFCR.
Yeah, unfortunate. Nothing you can really do there. Here we go. Oh, catches right off the bat into the side swap. Oh, really cool choice there to actually back away in case it went for the throw.
Again, that was actually an attempt on the dust! And that was glorious from MFCR. Goes for the guard break.
Double plus!
Oh, that was such a good call, but the backdash, of course.
Yeah, really great play there. Collom not going down without a fight here. Being pushed to the corner, but gets caught by the wake up super. And that's going to be it. Taking the next round. Wow, well, what a crazy round. All right.
This is just going back and forth. It's
so
honestly what
forth.
I expected. I expected MFCR to be doing this. And honestly, this is a great round start for him too. Because you are in the Leo Vortex. You're going to get side switch left and right. And Collom having to do something. And the far slash was that something.
Yeah, and managing to get out the burst too. This could be a huge change here. Get Deus Ex, full reload, and burst, and the knockdown. The health pills might show one story, but this could be still incredibly dangerous. Oh no!
I think that was even to stuff up. I found a wake up 2D or a flash kick, and this is Deus Machina. Now MFCR had both defense, guts, and the scaling, but the backdash is still gonna get caught by the shot.
Yeah, Collom was really patient there, not to immediately go for the gunshot, holding down, getting catching the end of the backdash there, and we're at one apiece now.
Indeed.
Here we go. Oh, immediately made his trade there, but just pushing into the corner with a burst. Could be something here. Huge here. Counter hit. Let's go. Oh, these backdashes in the corner are so well done by Collom. He's landed, gotten out of pressure consistently with them. Oh, but his
MFCR
turn.
giving a taste
there
of the medicine. And this will not wall break, as I think MFCR was trying to bait out the burst. That is going to be quite costly. However, once again, catching with the forward 2D, but the 5K from Collom just able to catch MFCR there. And now MFCR has to block here. May be able to dash bug, but because of that focus, wasn't able to kill Collom.
Oh, just
able
goes
to
for the
get
Hail
it.
Mary, but unfortunately was waiting for it and managed to just get slip underneath it. I think that was a roll to dodge. Couldn't quite see it. Oh, jabs out. Here we go. Back
This is
turn.
another great start here for MFCR. Not going to be able to start up the Leo Vortex again. Just able to,
go.
but the trade...
No, that's perfect. It gets the swap here as well into the wall. Good stuff. Full burst, but you got a lot of health to work with. Definitely think this can happen here. Oh, but crouching death. Oh no.
This is where we see Collom like really do super well after this wall break, right? That Deus Machina does really well. Going and dashing up, actually going for the 5K, but a very nice YRC.
Yeah,
and
really
MFCR back on potential set point. Same thing for Collom as well.
Yeah, with your MFCR there, you absolutely need to get Happy Chaos off of the positive bonus, and challenging the timing there was perfect. But here we go. Great backdash to dodge the gunshot. Here we go.
Vortex. Actually going for the
begins.
left-right mix. And there goes that overhead. Might be able to cancel into the overdrive. No, actually going for the stance and breaking the wall through there. I actually kind of like it because that will allow the burst
so
save
smart
to
burst save
happen.
combo. You're right.
Yep.
That was so crucial. Yeah, not spending the meter there for the knockdown, but instead making sure to have it for to get rid of the burst. So smart by MFCR, and that was truly like you actually saw that direct decision and resulted in the game win and a set win. So really, really fantastic play there by MFCR. Absolutely fantastic.
Couldn't agree more with you. That was very, very good. Best of 3, MFCR winning it 2-1. Collom will be heading down to the lower side of the bracket, while MFCR will be continuing on and be facing Twillie in our winners semifinals. What a match, Roy! That was insane.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic. And honestly, I want to just shout out Collom. Even like I didn't think you can give enough credit here to what I thought the match was going to end up being like. That was really, really solid play, and we literally saw it went down to the final couple of decisions there. And I can't wait to see Collom's losers run now. It's going to be surely going to be fantastic.
Couldn't agree more with you. And this is our updated bracket right now. Voidstar still sitting pretty nicely in the lower side as Collom's going to go versus up NrettG. And then, of course, our next match will be Razzo versus DillyPoo. This is going to be Soul versus Leo as well. Another explosive match and another great player. I mean, we all know and love Razzo. Phenomenal Leo player, phenomenal Blaze Blue player too, plays multiple games. Yeah. She is just killing it out here.
Crazy, yeah.
And it's been kind of nice to see.
Yeah, let's take a look at their player cards real quick. Of course, Razzo, KD22 from Chicago, Illinois, Razzo Sharp, and Stream Razzo Sharp.
Definitely make sure to check them out, Leo player, once again. And let's check out DillyPoo as well, 23 from Illinois. If you're just tuning in, won that first round and actually able to go up against Razzo, playing Soul as well.
Yeah, and I think one thing that we should really point out here too is that Dilly was doing really well under pressure, especially under Chip's pressure, getting constant throws. Air throws were really on fire as well. So I think that's going to be something really crucial to navigate another pressure-based character like Leo. So it could be something to really consider there, and I hopefully get to see a lot of really good matches between these two.
I think another thing too we have to kind of keep in mind is that this is no longer a character that Dilly's facing that's just going to pretty much break in one touch. This is Leo with guts, and of course kind of having to keep in mind that Leo's able to set up a very, very confusing mix, whereas Soul is more like, I hit you and you're gonna get a lot of your health down. So it's really going to come down to who gets that first hit and then comes out with their game plan very solid.
Yeah, absolutely. I think one big element of the Chip matchup was that these throws were chunking for so much damage. So, but against Leo, it's not going to be as profitable, unfortunately. So we're going to have to see how that sort of squares up. See if there's maybe new strategy involved for facing Leo instead. It will be a really interesting match. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that when we take a look at how both players play, who knows, right? Dilly might be able to actually call out some of the mixes and vortexes that Razzo's probably going to be doing. I think that's one of the things that really helped a lot against that earlier matchup with Chip, where it was all about actually taking the risk and poking, pressing. One thing that we saw in the last match, even though it was like Happy Chaos versus a Leo, is the fact that there was a lot of call outs on that grab, especially during the vortex. That's also kind of counterplay for Leo, as well as calling out some of the specific setups. We also have to kind of keep in mind Leo's forward advancing 2D rather, is super good compared to Soul, where it's more of like he just is like stationary and has to kind of play around more with like his 5K and of course his stagger buttons.
Yeah, exactly. And so we'll have to see how it sort of shapes up. But it looks like we're going to get into the match just shortly. DillyPoo on the Soul, Razzo, of course, on Leo. Should be a fantastic match here. Absolutely.
Yep. And here we go. We're going to see, once again, Razzo versus Dilly. Best of 3. Versus 2. Still.
Yep.
And let this intro stop.
Absolutely. Of course, everyone on the expected characters, as we thought. Should be an absolutely fantastic match here. These intros are so fantastic. I love Strive's animation. It's so good.
I also like some of the more hidden, like, very specific character intros. Good. So nice.
Absolutely. All right, here we go. It begins.
I love this song, too. This is one of my favorite songs to, like, actually see. And Razzo already starting off super strong. She's able to break that wall and actually play patient here, calling out Dilly, but does get caught in that 2K 2D.
Yeah, I think some of this also term experience, trying to seize out your opponents, but you're not familiar with facing them just yet. Trying to see what their patterns and habits are, especially with such a powerful character here. Oh, nice, jumps over the wild throw, scouting it out immediately, even on the first attempt. Really great heads-up play there by Razzo.
I did like the blue RC, probably trying to call out that DP. Able to get the flash kick counter hit, and trying to get that overhead, but there goes the parry into the fast Roman cancel, and not going to be able to break the wall.
Oh, I love that walk away. The fade away was so perfect there to just catch any sort of wake-up button. Really great stuff.
Yeah, really good stuff there, and already starting off strong. Actually scared to press there, Dilly, not able to, and getting caught by the grab. Oh, but the gold burst failed attempt.
That was so close, too. I feel like it was almost a perfect read. Pushing in, though. Out. Another big slash coming in. URC. No, get the burst out. Good call. Pushing back to mid-screen here, trying to find some openings. Like, just incredible defensive play. What is that? Manages to get thrown, though.
I like the 2D attempt, but it is just too slow to punish the backdash, as Razzo is able to once again shatter this wall and start off with the mid-screen. What a wall!
Oh, the classic! Damn.
So good.
So much pace in Razzo. And this is just like absolute experience, just making sure like to hedge all bets when it comes down to that mix-up situation. Really great stuff.
I love that. That's such good awareness of what your opponent's trying to do, because usually what happens with that wall shatter is you're trying to play aggressive and be like, I need to catch up here. And Razzo's just playing this slow and steady, especially considering that this is Leo.
Yeah, this is like a really methodical and really start taking things apart. How many parries have we seen even? Like, this has just been absolutely fantastic. Another throw. Here we go. Back turn. Great backdash to avoid initial one. Oh, but they're 2D, the classic. Here we go.
This is a nice combo and almost like pretty much burst safe in essence, able to shatter this wall. And Razzo close to finishing up this game 1, but DillyPoo able to actually get these counter hits in.
Oh, here
and
comes the
use
soul
Red
damage.
FC.
Oh no.
I think that was an attempt to avoid the burst, and honestly, I agree with it, because look, you got that reset again.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Here we go. Oh, gets caught immediately. Turning it on this time. The burst comes out right away this time, making sure not to get caught too much. And push into the wall. Nice flash kick. Reset a bit here. Get the reset. Oh, no, here we go.
Good usage of that DP for Soul, but Razzo able to get the dash
What a
cancel within this
conversion.
combo.
Yeah, oh my god. Isn't the wall break too? Oh my god, all off the jab. That's fantastic play by Razzo. Here we go. Nice. Great safety there. Oh, and a bringer. Oh,
Really
great
good
back
confirm
dash
here.
called out. Yeah.
Razzo very close. It actually might be able to get the
That is,
kill here.
wow.
Yep.
Optimized damage.
These players
here
are
we
trying
go.
to optimize as much as possible, and that is so crucial at this stage of the game. Razzo getting the overhead. Dilly kept pressing, had to burst there. If not, that was going to be a lot of damage.
Absolutely, especially in the corner here. But this, oh, that's all the damage you need, though. Here we go. Oh my god, what a combo.
Wow. What damage
That is
Wheel was able
crazy.
to
And the
just
wall break off of that
initiate.
stray hit, yeah.
2S
Nice to
for the win. Not going to be able to continue the combo. Oh, but what
Snipes
a
it.
5K. Yep, that
Yeah.
was just a pure godlike anti-air from Razzo.
Yeah,
She
fantastic.
is going up 2-0. That was some good. Like, the score does not tell the full story in that match, actually. That was
Yeah,
very
like,
good.
Really fantastic play by DillyPoo to try to bring this back, but this was a really competitive match despite the 2-0. You always know the classic 2-0, but it was close though. But this was actually close. There was actually some really solid matches and rounds there between the two of them. So I really love to see Dilly make the run back and maybe take it into a best of 5 in grands. That'd be fantastic.
Yeah, I definitely feel like there's a lot of potential here, and we're going to take a look at this updated bracket as, again, Raz is going to be sitting nice and comfy in winners finals. Our next match will be Twillie versus MFCR, but down below in our loser side, we are still waiting for Collom and NrettG, who will then, the winner of that match will be facing up against Dilly, and then the loser of Twillie versus MFCR will face off against Voidstar. So, honestly, you're in for some hype Guilty Gear action throughout this night. We're so happy that you're here joining us and actually taking a minute to watch, because my heart's like beating super fast from how awesome this is.
yeah, especially when the matches get really close. Especially some of the highlight moments, they're even difficult to cast at the time. Because you're like, oh my god, they're crazy. They know what they're doing. The level of play that we see on display here is absolutely fantastic. And it's only going to get better as we get closer and closer to that grand finals. So I can't wait to see what comes up next. Should be some really hype matches coming up as well.
Indeed. I really want to just call out again that methodical approach is really, like, if we compare to this next match of MFCR's Leo with Razzo's playing methodical, whereas MFCR is still playing with that same type of big brain level, but is a little more aggressive. Like, there are moments where I would have definitely seen MFCR play more of like that 2K 2D into the flash kick, whereas Razzo was more of like, I'm just gonna back off, let you make the mistake, and then I'm gonna punish you for it. Plus, way more usage of the parries. But then here, we didn't really see that from MFCR in the last match, and this is actually another zoner battle, right? This is Twillie's Axel versus MFCR's Leo.
Yeah, we saw a pretty dominant display by Twillie earlier, so this could be a pretty difficult minefield to wander through. We'll have to see how MFCR manages to handle it.
Yep,
Here we go.
intros
Classic
rock.
intro. I love this one so much. Oh man, oh man. Here we go. Let's see how it runs. I think just immediately. Yeah, go ahead.
Leo's intro is so good.
Oh yeah.
It's like so fitting of a king.
Oh yeah, absolutely perfect. I love the weapon design. I've always loved it, even since X-Series. Really fantastic. All right, here we go. Nice. Immediately finding an answer in, but get the burst puts him out. Oh, 16. Great stuff.
That's the one good thing, right? That with this matchup is that Twillie's sickles have hitboxes that MFCR can really reach out there. And look, just look at this overwhelming vortex. It has been insane.
Yeah, that was completely dominant, but that's kind of how it is if you get caught as Axel. It's so hard to get things done if you have a Leo on top of you. So let's see how this goes here. Oh, again, here we go. Side swap. Oh, gets the throw this time. Perfect. try to create some space here. Immediately gets back in just like that.
This is MFCR's turn when he does that overhead, so you have to be careful. And the side switch in the corner for the flash kick and able to get the hard knockdown.
Oh no!
I like that. That was very nice. Noticing and calling out the throw. And even though getting hit by that burst at the end, was still able to take the round.
Yeah, these matches are going to be really hard to really gauge in terms of like player strength, even because Leo just runs over Axel. If Axel isn't careful, it's very hard to get him off. We're going to see what happens here, though. Just initial burst. Here we go. Yeah, perfect. Stuffs the jump in. This is where you want to be. Nice. Doesn't get to convert much out of it, but pushes him away.
And that was a good counter hit, but we have another counter hit in the favor of MFCR, using the dash cancel to just close up once again, and the fast red RC to actually keep the flash kick pretty safe and not punishable.
Oh, challenged it, and I think the 2K actually hit on reverse side for that. Really great there. Nice snipes him out again. Great anti-air. Nice catch him one more time. Oh, a fantastic work to bait the burst.
That was a great red RC cancel. But MFCR now in this corner, you don't want to give it.
Oh,
actually, you might be able to call out.
No.
Yes, and able to punish it too. That was
really
great
clean
matchup knowledge.
Yeah, fantastic work there. We saw a bit more signs of life there on Twillie, though. I think Twillie might be able to take it, so he pushes it out a bit more. He's going to get a burst back this round, too. Oh, great parry. There it is.
I almost didn't even see that input on that parry. That was very nice there from MFCR.
Yeah, really fantastic. Oh, caught him on the low there. Oh, here comes the wall. Oh, no! It's enough. It's not enough. Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah.
You're fine. You're dead. You're super dead.
Oh my gosh. That didn't even give Twillie a chance to...
I'm so sad.
I mean, that's glass cannon Axel. That's one of his weaknesses, right? Is those lower guts that you just have to be super careful. And MFCR taking this best of 3 in the winners semis, able to go up 2-0 and then face off against Razzo in winners finals.
Yeah, as we sort of expected, this was going to be a Leo night for sure. These two players are absolutely fantastic on the character, and I feel like Axel especially really struggles with a really dominant Leo like that, who's managed to play super aggressively and just not get off of you. It's tough. It's rough out here. So I definitely think it's going to be an interesting matchup. I really want to see what these loser brackets are going to end up being like. There's a lot of long range characters there. I think it's going to be a really interesting strategic battle between the players, and we'll see which one of them ends up making it to the end to face the Master Leo at that point.
Yeah, I definitely have to agree with you here about that, Axel. You know, when you have a player like MFCR just knowing that matchup, like that call out on the overdrive, especially on reversal, and then again, not many people trying to jump over it to punish. They really kind of take that full pushback, and then it becomes an Axel game where they can just go ahead and throw out a sickle, and they'll be good to go. But MFCR not letting that happen whatsoever. And then, of course, just this pressure. It is... Oh, so good. That is definitely worthy. It's we saw some great stuff with like Twillie, like getting the grab and then throwing it out and then getting the anti-air right after and then resetting to a good spot. But even after that adaptation happened, we then saw MFCR then also bait out a throw even and then still manage to continue. So like it's so tough, especially in the best of 3, to make those adaptations so quickly when rounds finish so quickly. Indeed. And of course, shout out to PlayStation Tournaments for hosting some of these amazing tournaments. I mean, I love it here. Definitely sign up and get involved. You can do so at compete.playstation.com, on mobile, on web, or on your consoles as well. Definitely make sure to do so today. Absolutely. If you want your chance to be commentated, have your match commentated up on here or compete for these amazing prizes, that's the place to be for sure. Indeed. And I think that with that, we'll be heading to a break. So don't go anywhere. Get you some water. We got to refresh after all of those heated matches. And we'll be back with some more intense Guilty Gear Strive action. Don't go anywhere. See you guys. PlayStation.
PlayStation.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to PlayStation Tournaments Fight Nights, featuring Guilty Gear Strive. I am the Skilled Roy, joined here today by Saki. How are you doing today, Saki?
I'm good. These matches have me. I had to get like some water, but I'm right back here, ready for some more action for this bracket. Speaking of the bracket, let's go ahead and check it out. Yeah.
All right, looks like the updates. First things first, Voidstar managed to take it over Twillie, so Voidstar, the chip player, will be pushing on versus Collom, the Happy Chaos player, who also didn't drop a game through losers yet and has already pushed all the way up here. And those two will be facing off against each other.
Indeed, and this does mean we are officially in our top 4, Roy. So all of these players right now are pretty much playing money matches to see whether or not how much they get to go home in tonight's tournament. Honestly, I'm excited. Speaking of which, this is going to be our next match, the winners finals, meaning that this is now no longer best of 3 territory. This is best of 5.
Yeah, and best of 5 territory in a Leo mirror is going to be so interesting because it's going to come down to a lot of tricks, a lot of mind games, lots of adaptations between these two players. When you have all the same tools as your opponent, 5 games in a row of just pure mind games and understanding each other is going to go a long way here. So I can't wait to see how this match goes.
Indeed. We talked about this a little bit before the break, especially watching Razzo and MFCR earlier. These are 2 Leo players that play very, very uniquely and differently. We have Razzo on the side of methodical, patient, versus MFCR that can switch on from being very defensive and safe to aggressive and in your face.
Yeah, exactly. We're going to see how these two players sort of handle each other's playstyles, and that clash is going to be something really fantastic. Here we go. There we go. Razzo immediately going for the backdash and start to scout something out. Lots of backdashes already, yeah.
MFCR really trying to like find the opening, does able to get it after that burst. Brings out the parry just a little bit, but not going to be able to hit that 2S though, reaching just a bit.
Oh, try to catch him with a throw, but not going to happen.
Very nice here from Razzo. She's able to break the wall, and MFCR pretty much gonna have to go down here, especially with that meter extension.
Took an early lead here, and we'll have to see how this one goes. MFCR have to make some adaptations. Oh, immediately gets the cross up. Here you go. Burst gets it out of it. Nice work.
That was a really nice burst from Razzo's end. Does get caught in the grab as MFCR is going to take this turner, but there goes that flash kick, and we're going to see the staggers just a bit, canceling out of the stance and getting the purple RC for the cancel.
Yep, right into the wall crusher. Here we go. Let's see what happens. Oh, not too much of it. The positive bonus is going to be huge here, especially in this matchup. Flash kick.
These are good staggers. Actually going for the grab here, trying to call out, if anything, Razzo's DP, but that's where it is. It's going to happen. Not going to get full. Just going to try to burst out the bait. Beautiful burst
fantastic.
block. Ah!
Yeah, it almost looked like a flub, but that was actually just perfect bait. That was absolutely amazing by Razzo. She's playing out of her mind right now. This should be a really great start. First game up on her.
What a grab, though. Actually, really good matchup knowledge. Who did you know
burst into another throw. This is already becoming crazy. Already only in game 2. Here we go.
I did like that fast RC cancel into the overhead from Razzo, but she is... Yeah, she's going to get caught in that corner, and then this is going to be an OTG into the overdrive for the wall break on MFCR's end.
Ooh, I love that like sort of soft dash there to do a mix-up. Really great stuff. Managed to capitalize on the throw as well.
That was very quick. Great to round start. But Razzo's using her home throw and using the projectile actually catching the recovery on MFCR's block.
Ah, nice. Not playing the mini game at all, just taking the first flash kick versus flash kick. Here we go.
I almost feel like Razzo tried to do a parry to actually parry the flash kick, but probably didn't come out here. But Razzo going for the 2K, canceling out of the stance, does get the counter hit flash kick. Tried to burst out a bait from MFCR's end, but now MFCR has his corner.
Yeah, there we go. Oh, they're squaring off. Nice 2D. Here we go. Staying safe of it. Oh, was just so scared of the burst, but I think held on to it perfectly there. Yeah, there it is.
was not going to be able to block that burst, but we do see MFCR able to take the second game, and honestly, I kind of am expecting that this might be going to a game 5, just because both of them are adapting, and we really saw MFCR downloading Razzo at the beginning.
This is doing really, really... We'll have to see who adapts faster and who manages to make more changes to the game plan. Huge throw here. Get the projectile out instead of going for the stance. Here we go. Great, pushes to the corner.
Great call out from MFCR, but not going to be able to punish due to the purple RC, keeping Razzo safe. She still does get this corner, but she gets grabbed once again, and now MFCR is the one baiting out moves and pokes, and able to break the wall.
Yeah, this is huge already. Huge meter advantage, too. This could be huge, especially in this type of matchup. Oh, fantastic blocks, but doesn't last forever, unfortunately, and that will take a round. Incredible block. I would not have been blocking that at all. Fantastic stuff.
It's crazy too because Razzo was both just blocking and trying to go for the grab, but MFCR was really calling it out, and honestly, that's just such good knowledge, awareness of the conditioning.
Oh, look at this
that both
patience
players
too
are
by
doing.
Razzo with the back turn slashes.
Oh,
Ooh,
grabbing
throws
Razzo
out
out
of
of
it.
her again!
And,
That's a-
oh, the callouts. These are straight callouts. No way. Go for a third one. Oh man! Oh, fantastic calls.
The
Feeling himself a
reversal
lot, MFCR. Yeah.
Yeah, that reversal overdrive actually creating the invincible frames, but MFCR is just gonna wake up and grab the gold burst from Razzo though.
Yeah, gold burst is so scary here. Meter advantage equal. Back turn. Oh, reverse the back turn. Here we go. Huge throw.
Oh, the OTG into the overdrive?
Yeah. Oh my! Living on a prayer, but manages to take it. Game 3. Going to MFCR. Wow. That is absolutely... I had, in my heart, I had a small heart attack that Razzo was going to bring that back with a pixel health.
Me too.
I
we're
was
on
like,
the same
if
wavelength.
anyone can do it, she can. I was like, I'm about to see the biggest heartbreak in my entire life.
I even think that MFCR was hoping that it would kill there, but between Guts, OTG, because you have to remember too, yes, it's really cool that you can do that overdrive as an OTG, but it's not something that's meant to kill unless you're actually really, really close to that health value, right?
Yeah, the throw scales it so much, right? So it's just not gonna, typically not going to do that much damage. But it was so close that it was. You submit that on Will It Kill, and that people will be going 50-50 on that for sure.
Definitely, I totally agree with you. I feel like we all kind of thought about it, and we all held our breaths. And it's like you said, Razzo is someone that she can really make these comebacks. She's been in those situations before.
Absolutely,
she's no stranger to making like the quick adjustments, and honestly, that was really close there. MFCR, though, really good patience, actually going for the 2P and actually trying to use that as like it's a low risk button. Definitely able to take out what I need. It can do chip. It can do what it needs to do, pretty much.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're already seeing a lot of great adaptations here, but this is crucial. This is 2 games in a row by MFCR. Could speak to a need for a big change here by Razzo. Razzo did have some really great moments throughout those. She did some really great stuff, I think, especially like patience on back turn slash. But we'll see how it goes in here. Back steps. Oh, here we go. Flash kick. Back turn.
Okay.
And gets me started here. Burst gets it out of it right away. Takes the corner, clashes, but was ready for the trade.
Yeah, I think MFCR was a little hesitant, but a really good flash kick. Does not get a full big counter hit, but is able to actually do the soft counter hit. And there goes that 2D.
Oh, again!
On the burst.
Yeah, and we have to be careful here too. Razzo has now called out the throw multiple times. You gotta be careful. MFCR has to be really careful on this. Yeah, that should be clean. Yeah, very, very dominant play here. Seems like those adaptations are coming in to not get 3-1.
Yeah, MFCR definitely have to be a little more mindful on the burst situation, especially so close to that corner and when Razzo's setting up. But MFCR playing some stagger games here. Razzo able to finally get a hit in. Does get hit by the flash kick, and MFCR is now trying to go for that 2K low and go into the overdrive for that hard knockdown when we go to the next stage.
Yeah, taking the positive bonuses is going to be really crucial as well. The meter matters so much more in a mirror matchup. Here we go.
Nice
DRC. Oh my god, fantastic.
That was at the backdash
reversal.
too.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, wall break. Oh, keeps it. It's really smart. Oh, just goes for the Hail Mary. Burst here though.
I'm not sure why the decision not to go for the overdrive. I wonder if it just... I think it might not have killed. I think that there might have been some scaling there. But it happens. MFCR may have to pick this up again. Does risk it over here. And with Razzo using the red RC, going to be able to reset.
Oh, incredible backdash! I was like, we were just talking about earlier, you cannot counter out. She will take any round win if you leave her with 1 health. Oh, incredible throw before the slash comes out. Manages to jail him in the corner here. Flash kick.
I like the idea that she tried to do with that overhead, but it wasn't just going to be able to work out. And now MFCR is the one able to get out of this corner. Great throw tech. And then, of course, that 2D forward advancing. It is solid right now from Razzo.
Yeah, fantastic damage here, too. Really well optimized damage. Gets the wall break. Positive bonus coming in. But still still has burst on deck for MFCR. Oh, but it might be burst safe. Yeah, there it is! It absolutely is! And that is game 4 going to Razzo. Wow, you were right. You were absolutely right, Saki.
Right.
Game 5. We knew these two were going to go at it, and this is an absolutely insanely competitive match for our winners final. Final game here.
I just see it in these two players, right? It's like I've commentated their matches so many times that like it's a good prediction into how they're thinking and how they're playing right now. MFCR though, this corner belongs to Razzo. And she's gonna be able to break this wall, and MFCR keeping that burst. I don't blame him.
Yeah, I think in this case you just hold on to it unless you get an amazing opening here. We'll have to see. Yeah, you just hold on to it. The life lead is so dramatic here. You want to make it burn it early in this round instead is probably a much better call.
Great, just block.
Well, just goes for it.
The backdash from Razzo, she is calling it out, doing a great job with it. Does get the counter hit going, and we are able to go into the overdrive for optimal damage. And now MFCR just pretty much 25% left on that health and has to play some way.
Yeah. Oh no! That's... wow. Absolutely dominant final game. It feels like all the adaptations sort of culminated to the very end there, and Razzo just calculated and made it final. Really, really great stuff.
What a comeback. I think that was pretty much a 2-0 in response to MFCR's game. Because again, you know, Razzo winning that first game. Now she's able to move on into grand finals in this bracket. Whereas MFCR, he's still in it. We'll be waiting in losers finals for most of it. But that does pretty much guarantee Razzo winning either first or second, depending on how things go.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic play too. Well deserved. As we sort of expected, the Leo mirror matchup is always going to be something crazy and a sight to behold. But let's take a look at the bracket and see what they're going to be facing in losers bracket here. Should be some really incredible stuff. And it looks like it's Voidstar versus Collom still going at it. My heart probably says Collom, but we'll have to see if Voidstar can bring it, because the Chip Happy Chaos matchup is an interesting one. If you ever make a mistake and get pelted in the wrong time, though, you kind of just explode. So we'll have to see who ends up taking it out.
I got some good news. I think that's our next match, actually. So we'll be able to see that Chip and Happy Chaos go head-to-head. Now, to keep in mind, though, this does mean that we are going to go back to that best-of-3 format for this match. This is technically winner semifinals. So I think that's going to be kind of a struggle for Chip, in my opinion. Yeah, because that's Happy Chaos versus Chip. And you're going to have to get in some way, somehow, while not also getting one-shotted. And that is no pun intended.
Yeah, exactly. I think that the big issue, especially in shorter sets against Happy Chaos, is that you have such a low margin for error that, like, a misplay at any point costs you literally a full game, and that's half of your life, essentially. So it's gonna be rough for sure. But I am excited to see the match all the same. I think if anyone can do it, Chip can really get in and really pressure to stop the resource management, as we talked about a little bit earlier, and we'll have to see what it sort of adds up to here.
Yeah, and compared to other characters that are on the cast, great movement as well. So, you know, if you're able to be very versatile and good at your movement in this game, Chip is a character for you for sure. This is also another opportunity for Collom to try to make this run back to get back to MFCR, because who put Collom in losers was MFCR. So definitely that prize or that urge to try to get back at MFCR in this losers finals, or in the next loser finals rather, is going to be something as a motivator for these players. I always like to say, if you got sent to losers, it's better to get double sent sometimes.
Yeah, exactly. If
it happens, of course.
Yeah, of course. Oh man. And honestly, I'm really excited to see it if it does end up happening. Collom versus MFCR was actually an incredible set already, so seeing a best of 5 of that would be amazing. But honestly, I want to see more Voidstar too, because Voidstar had an interesting start to this as well. We'll see how this matchup sort of unfolds here. Intro's rocking.
Happy Chaos's intro is also really
so
cool
fantastic.
too.
I love how they high five each other under the mirror. It's so perfect. All right, here we go. Let's get started indeed. Speed versus gun. Let's see how it goes. Oh, immediately catches him. Let's go.
That is such a good round start for Chip, and then we already starting off with the Rekka, but the backdash from Collom, and you don't want to be in this corner.
Yeah, we already saw how dangerous Collom was. Just guard on it too. Amazing stuff. So we're getting pressured here with the Rekka. Oh, first hit of the command grab manages to connect.
Ooh, that overhead!
Oh my god!
That is huge, and this is pretty much just Chip damage, yeah.
That's it. Holding on to the burst though, really smart. It was really going to be difficult to make that back. Let's see how this goes here next.
Once again, a really strong ground start. Actually keeping Collom in the corner as Voidstar is going to use that burst to his advantage. Once again, but the jump out of the command grab, but this is Voidstar's full-on corner, and we're going to break that wall for optimal damage as much as possible.
Oh, stick with the leg to stop the VRC too. Good stuff. But gets thrown here. Fantastic heads-up awareness play with the throw. And here we go. Let's see that optimized damage.
Okay, 2x not enough. I agree. Definitely not close enough to initiate the wall slump, so you're going to have to break that way.
Yeah, exactly. Oh no, that's going to be it. Yeah. That's always a tough part, right? Is knowing the exact rhythm that your Happy Chaos is going to be playing against you. Now, as Chip, you do threaten a lot more of the screen, so it could be more feasible, but you got to be on top of it, especially the just blocks as well as the rhythm of their shots. But here you go, in the corner.
Winning the clash too as well, catching the backdash with the 5k, and Voidstar actually going into the overdrive for the wall shatter. And we are in a hard knockdown state. This allows Voidstar to do the safe jumps, try to catch Collom off guard, but messed it up just a bit.
No, so the burst can't come so much here.
Oh,
just goes raw for it. That's
actually kind of a huge thing for Collom here, because Voidstar's not using Red RC at all after that command grab is going to lead into this full screen situation where Collom can literally just try to zone out, blocks the wire.
Oh my goodness, so
punish.
smart. Wow. So Collom is so good at that, controlling the pace of the game to make them really squirmish, and as soon as he leaves himself open slightly, getting the immediate punish on it. Really, really great bait there.
I love seeing YRCs get punished, because it takes a lot to actually really think on that level of, hey, you're gonna use your defensive mechanism, not today.
Yeah, exactly. It's like grabbing burst back in the day, you know. It's always fantastic. All right, here he gets a wall break though. Another hard knockdown, safe jump. What's the mix? Let's see it.
Safe jump and actually able to get it, and another overdrive for the double wall break.
Yeah, really smart to try to take the advantage here, the momentum. Exactly what you need to do is Chip. Yo, command grab? Oh, I was expecting you to have a bit there. Uh-oh, watch out though.
Backdash with that curse ball in effect, not gonna be able to kill, but the 5k actually going twice at it, and Voidstar is able to still keep this round.
Yeah, a bit of a scramble, manages to take it. Really great stuff. Nice, gets a sweep. Knocked down. Catches the backdash. Really smart, being aware of that backdash now. Uh-oh, but watch out. Full combo across the entire screen. Take you for a ride. Here comes a Deus Ex.
That is crazy that this character can just do that
It is
screen.
great. Yeah,
and do so much damage, but again, this is Chip. You're gonna see that damage happen quite often.
Yeah, so you'll see even more if we're being honest. All right, here we go. Oh, really creative use of PRC there, but manages to keep him out. Call him. Here we go. Is that just dead through burst?
I think so.
I think it's dead. Oh, just on a prayer.
The key.
Yeah, it's so tough. It's so tough. What do you do?
The aim mechanic, and you have to faultless defense, but I don't even think Voidstar had enough meter to even attempt that process.
And even then, doing that is still so difficult to gain space on the screen with it too. Oh, great challenge of the Rekka. Here we go. Oh, catching up with the air jab.
2K2D from off of that backdash, and we are going to try to get this wall break again.
Wow.
Oh.
Fantastic optimization. Gets the concentration, gets the Deus Ex, full bullets, hard knockdown. Exactly
I
where
think
you
this is
don't want to
also
be.
cursed still, too, if I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken.
you're
Yes.
right. Every single resource coming up here. The burst is going to give him some space, but that's not enough. Man. What a crazy match. Honestly, Void had some really great openings on this, but Collom clutches it up and manages to take the game.
I loved when Collom actually did the curse ball before getting the final heavy shot for the wall, like splat. That was so good because that led into not only that hard knockdown situation, but you can immediately start up your gun and actually play the full screen once again without having to worry about throwing another curse ball out.
Yeah, like between positive bonus, full bullets from Deus Ex, and curse ball, and concentration. It's not a board game, but we're getting pretty close to a checkmate as you can in that situation. So that was pretty rough for Void for sure. And honestly, though, really great match across the board. We saw some really great stuff by Void, like double breaking wall, for example, to really continue momentum and actually take some rounds. But it was a little rough to say the least. But now we should have our final players on our bracket. So let's go take a look over at that.
Indeed, and once again, Voidstar will be taking fourth home as we move on to our losers finals. Now we're back onto that best of 5 format with MFCR versus Collom. This is the run back that Collom's been waiting for, has been making an incredible losers run, but someone does have to go home, so we'll see who it be. MFCR versus Collom is our losers finals.
Yeah, and I'm really excited for this one because we saw it earlier, obviously a little taste of it at the 2-1 score. It speaks to being close, but those matches were incredibly close. So I really think a best of 5 between these players and see how they adapt to each other is something that's really good to see. And honestly, MFCR has a really great potential going into this as well because after a game like that against Razzo, having to already adapt a lot, already in that good headspace for this, so I'm excited to see how this goes.
Really good headspace, really good strong stuff. I think that there's a lot of potential here for Collom. Has more games to play around, so the previous experience from all the way in round 1 to now having more games to actually work with, that's pretty significant.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially since we've seen how Collom plays as well, this is going to be really, really big. We got the music going. Here we go. Let's see how it rocks. Ooh, immediately backdashes to try to maybe scout out a 2S. Here we go. Man, just catch him, but burst keep him safe from everything.
I love the clone usage. That's perfect because now that allows Collom to do the full screen opties and to do Ex Machina for the wall shatter. Clone is such a good tool to just keep people off of you if you don't have that multi-hit move.
Especially against characters who have this such a great way in, like the cross-up dash. It's absolutely fantastic. Here we go. Mix up. Oh, fantastic blocks. Not even using the DP, but manages to get caught there. Unfortunate. It's so hard to get blocked that. Really great stuff there, but manages to crumple at the very end. Oh, we see a micro walk backwards to avoid the 2S. Fantastic.
I did. And that's actually something that MFCR has to keep in mind now, right? Because Collom's playing a lot more solid, using those proximity moves to try to actually catch him off guard. But a throw tech, godlike.
Oh,
but the
man.
block on the burst.
Oh, there's a throw, though. We saw this answer come quite frequently with Collom. Concentration super. Here we go. Enjoy this cutscene. Oh, challenges it!
That was good. But MFCR able to get that 5P and seal the deal.
Yeah, really fantastic stuff there in terms of challenging, but MFCR clutching it up at the end. Here we go again. Oh, really smart to Collom, noticing that he's scouting it multiple times instead of just goes right for the first ball. You're going to keep backing up. Cross up.
Yep.
The mix, the blender, here we go. Oh, but manages to kick underneath it.
I did like the attempt on the kick, though. I think that was just trying to catch Collom's backdash, but now Collom able to get the wall shatter, and this is a hard knockdown for an easy curse ball. But the forward 2D!
Just goes, throws it out. Here we go. It's probably a reverse break here. Oh no, just not enough.
Yeah, it didn't
it's
have
so
enough
close,
to
though.
do so.
Nice, smart clone usage again. We didn't see that much in the first set. Oh, but that's not going to be enough. That's going to be it.
I like that back. Like, there's a slight walk back there from MFCR waiting for the gunshot to actually try to get the aim down on sight, but it didn't work. And now, because of the fact that he was able to get the hit, the clone disappears.
Yeah, really great stuff. I think that clone is a really clutch option, but he can't use it too much because it seems like MFCR is ready for it now, too. Oh, just catches him. Easy wall break. Hard knockdown. Spend the cash.
Look at this damage right now as Collom's going down with a significant health deficit. Yeah, there is nothing, and I wouldn't even recommend bursting on that.
Don't even take the burst. That's a wash. That's a Leo round for sure.
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes playing smart with your burst is the way to go, because that could be a gold burst next time, or just able to stay alive in the second
there you
round.
go, just like that. Imagine not having it here. This is a completely different story. Fantastic optimization, though. These are always just beautiful combos.
Choosing to go for focus instead. I think we might see the wall slump attempt here actually from Collom, and that's actually going to play a significant part here.
Ooh,
but
fantastic.
MFCR, yup, getting out of this corner.
Nice.
I love the wall
combo.
switch.
Oh yeah, has to make up something. Unfortunately, awkward landing spot there.
2x Machina right off
enough?
rip. No, it won't be enough.
Trying to buy some space, made round of bullets.
2 bullets left, but the grab
snags him out of it. MFC are looking fantastic in that game. Really great stuff.
I think Collom tried to do that Duex Machina in the air to then do like a heavy shot in the recovery, but MFCR was waiting for it, so that was a really nice matchup knowledge from MFCR.
Absolutely. Using the burst here aggressively, keeping Chaos into the corner exactly where you want him. Pulling him out. Nice, fantastic backdash now that he knows he's challenging him.
Burst safe combo practically. Now has to actually dropped it at the end there, but Collom able to use the burst to get out of that parry situation.
There we go. Oh, the first shot missed, whiffed entirely. Here we go. Oh, mix of time. The bullets and concentration are dwindling. Oh, yep, there you go. Had to take a second to load more bullets, but here we go. Into the corner.
Oh, Blue RC does able to get in thanks to the advancing move.
Oh, just so low on health.
Bullets.
Oh no, he drops it in the jab. Oh, you hate to see it, but that was so close. A bit of a scramble there, but the jab manages to seal the game away, and now on the chance of losing the tournament here.
Yeah, Collom has to make it happen here. This has to be all for nothing, but with MFCR able to get that 2D, Collom able to get the grab, tries to do 6 feet to catch a move, able to get the jump shot. I actually like the reload option. If the burst was going to happen, you're back in full screen and you had some bullets.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think that's a good call anyways. Good combo here. Love to see these combos as always. Oh, interesting.
No!
Side swap.
Again, with the Duex Machina to catch MFCR.
Yeah, push on the screen. Oh, the clone was so clutch! Just enough time,
good.
and the clone takes the bullet, or the sword, so to speak, there. Here we go. Oh, nice jab, man. Get the curse off as well. But misses everything else afterwards, unfortunately. Ooh, huge. But the burst
You have to
safe
burst
there.
there.
Yeah,
You
absolutely.
have to.
You explode otherwise. Oh, no.
Speaking of explosions, this is a great wall bounce here and into the overdrive. I think this is pretty much death.
Yeah, that is absolutely death. Fantastic. And we were seeing the freeze frame on the wall break there. Absolutely dominant performance from MFCR. I felt like Collom was starting to get their bearings a bit more there, but that was... I felt like the download was complete from the first set, maybe. Really great stuff by MFCR. Really, really great work.
Yeah, Collom definitely had... I wonder if it was just like a little bit of an input error and going through and not getting the Duex Machina towards the end. I think that was a big, like, reward, like risk/reward. And because they took the risk... You know, that's what happens, right? You get this opportunity for MFCR, but some of the great usage of the clones, we weren't seeing the clones before in round 1, and now we actually got to see it here. It was definitely working out, but it's one of those things that you kind of have to keep in mind. But let's take a look at this bracket before we head to grand finals. Collom, once again, taking 3rd in this matchup as well. Be showing off here in just a second. And then, of course, MFCR heading back to face off against Razzo in grand finals. Yeah,
for the run back. And they went the distance the first game. I can't help but wonder if we're going to go the distance, the full distance in this one. We're going to see maybe perhaps 10 rounds of Guilty Gear. I'm down. These two play absolutely incredible against each other. The adaptations on display, even on a round-to-round basis, were absolutely fantastic. And if you guys want to see some great Guilty Gear, you came to the right place. This is a Leo clinic you're about to see right now.
I think if you ever are interested in learning how to play Leo as a character, these two players are not only great examples of how to optimally play Leo, but also plays him so uniquely that you can learn different approaches to playing the character. So highly recommend that if you're a Leo fan, or if you're just a Guilty Gear Strive fan, definitely hop in here and watch some of these matches. I also like to definitely call out here that these two players are not only really good at the character that they play, but they're also fundamentally really strong. So you're going to see a lot of not just playing optimally, but their defense and downloading is going to be up there at that top level play.
Especially in a long best of 5 and the possibility of a reset, you're going to see mind games on top of mind games on top of mind games. This is going to be a fantastic set. I can't wait to see it. The two kingdoms squaring up here. Fantastic intro between the two players.
Indeed. And this is going to be a run back in of itself, pure and simple. I think one of the biggest things we saw in the last one was Razzo making that reverse 2-0 after losing to MFCR a couple of times, and then adjusting to how MFCR is playing.
Yeah, fantastic here. Immediately getting the offense started. Burst gets out of the corner as well as sets the back turn. But MFCR going in anyways, gets the wall break.
Really great start here.
Yeah,
ooh,
this is looking beautiful.
Really solid.
Maybe a perfect to run the start right off the bat. That's what you want to see, coming right out of losers with a vengeance.
Yeah, strong round starts, great optimization. Razzo, though, now getting the round start here, does try to go for the grab off of the stagger, but MFCR answers back appropriately.
Yeah, that mind game right there of cross-through slash versus flash kick is going to be one of the things we're going to see a lot here, and seeing if they call each other's bluff on it is going to be a huge part of this across the matchups.
Usage of parry is also going to come into play like we just saw there. And of course the 2K2D actually trying to bane out the burst. That was one thing that we saw often from Razzo, is she's been able to call out MFCR's burst every time. Yeah. So now MFCR is the one that has to play a little more carefully.
Gets the throw though, here we go. Mix up. Oh, gets the perfect throw. I love the pause there to stop any sort of wild burst, but seems like this decided to settle on giving out the round.
I did like the decision of keeping that burst. Now, though, both players with that opportunity, so it's really going to come down to who's going to use it and take advantage of that reset to neutral button.
Yeah, taking that game, taking game one here is going to set the pace, especially in the case of MFCR who has to come back from losers. But really great stuff by Razzo, keeping things nice and burst safe, not even being able to give MFCR a chance to use it.
Okay, goes for the red Roman cancel extension, but Razzo using her burst.
Space each other out here. Cross up slash. Here we go. Nice dash through. Managed to get something started. Oh my god, it's so crazy. Double crossover turnaround. Oh my god, again. Razzo seemingly having a direct line of input to whenever MFCR goes for burst. I think she's blocked almost every single one.
I think so.
It's getting close. I think it's maybe one or two.
If I'm not mistaken, if we look at the numbers, Razzo is 3 for 3 from the last game and now 4 for 4.
Oh, but unfortunately the burst comes out there and MFCR managed to capitalize. Back turn. Nothing too huge yet. Oh, catches.
Ooh. That was a good 2K to low profile, that move. And then actually getting the wall break here.
Yeah, exactly. It seems like one other really big part of Razzo's success with the burst baits is that a lot of her combos just happen to be very burst safe and almost lead into traps, so it works out really well for her. Oh, managed to try just a bit, yeah.
Oh, but MFCR
another flash kick.
Answering in return and not going to be able to kill here. The drop.
Oh no, we talked about it before. Is it going to happen here? Please no.
Ooh, it's definitely going to be close. This is not a hard knockdown. So the blue RC might be able to keep MFCR safe. Is still in this corner, but Razzo has to back up. But there goes the parry. And no burst bait. This could be a burst save combo though, and it is.
Oh my goodness. We kept warning about it. Razzo is an absolute demon when it comes to comebacks. Here we go though. Next round, throws out of it. Perfect stuff there. Sets up the projectile. Ooh, really smart choice there actually. Flash kicking through it and trading, getting the pressure off. Oh,
what a confirm.
What is that?
That was so good. That's
into
actually
wall
really
break?
hard
What
to
is
do.
happening? That is crazy.
This is super hard to do, so great job there from Razzo. Very clutch, waiting for like these
Oh,
moments
just baits
to do
that
so.
throw perfectly. Yeah, great burst though. All right, MFCR has to make something happen here. Don't want to go down 2 games already. But this is coming out with a vengeance. Lots of damage.
That is a lot of damage. Actually equaling just a little bit, but the
Oh,
projectile
no.
hit into the purple RC, and Razzo is now up 2-0 against MFCR.
Yeah, MFCR are going to have to make a miracle run here. 3 games in a row to reset the bracket against one of the strongest Leo players in the world. Let's see how this goes here. Oh, man, just catch one more time. Flash kick gets the conversion. Doesn't go for the crossover. Instead, pushes to the corner.
I did like that jump slash, because look how much value that is, and honestly, Razzo's in a really solid place. Gets the wall bounce combo off
I
of
love
that
that
red
combo
RC.
so much. It's so
I
fantastic.
do too. I think it's because of the jump dust and how
Yeah.
it goes back and forth. It makes that combo really good.
It's really, really cool. Fantastic first round there. This could be it. MFCR had to play a tournament match here. Let's see how it goes. Again, pushing to the corner. Really great stuff. Jumps the throw, though. Perfect work here. First keeps it planted, though. Oh, fantastic. Razzo keeps scouting those with these incredible throws. Right into the wall break. Here we go. Hard
Solid
knockdown.
overdrive.
Tournament life.
MFCR has to make something happen here. Has burst, has a bar, is able to get a flash kick counter hit, but still getting opened up by the flash kick on Razzo's end. And once again, she's trying to bait out that burst.
Oh, finally,
Wasn't
one lands.
successful this time. Purple RC!
They're both just an inch out of throw range, but PRC makes it a punish. Huge throw. This is all you need. This is all you need. Amazing throw.
Oh,
Fantastic.
wow. The
Playing
OTG
with his
into
life
the
on the
RC.
line.
That was so good. MFCR really trying to turn it up and stay alive for tournament life.
Here we go. Great pressure, but Razzo's scouting those throws so perfectly. Great backdash. They cross up the halves this time. Oh, a bit of a delay to catch the backdash that time. Really smart. Yeah, here
The
we
overhead
go.
into the single hit confirmed for
Yep.
MFCR, and MFCR stays alive because of the fact that the double of the flash kicks are so good.
That's so funny.
Wall slump.
Yep, it's really smart. Fantastic play. Shuts it down. Great step by Razzo. That was absolutely hilarious. Oh my god, amazing.
That wall slump allowing Razzo to be on potential set point here. Does get the forward advancing 2D, and this is a good position. Has in the stance to go for the overhead. Now MFCR trying to get out of that corner, and we do have that burst into play.
Oh yeah, here we go. Managed to get the pressure here. Into the corner. Everything's nice and safe. Good damage. Burst doesn't come back online, so it's really come down to that burst bait one more time. Ooh, interesting choice there, the dash, micro dash jabs.
I think she's doing that 1 for backdash and 2 for the yellow RC, because we do see that meter in the fact. But
Absolutely.
the purple RC, and Razzo is your tournament champion for tonight's PlayStation Fight Nights Top 8 here for Guilty Gear Strive.
And what a match that was. We knew that this was going to be a fantastic match from their preview fight a little bit earlier in the night. And seeing the run back was absolutely fantastic. Seems like Razzo really tightened up a lot of loose ends. Didn't make it as close as it was back then, but it's still a really fantastic set of matches between the two of them. Would love to see them go again sometime, but unfortunately not going the full distance of 10 matches of Guilty Gear, unfortunately for all of us at home, but still some really fantastic matches all the same.
Even though, it does lead to Razzo having that win and then MFCR going for second, that was still for the money, and all of these players in our top 4 is going home with some cash. Let's go take a look at this final look at our bracket and see. So our top 4, Razzo versus MFCR. Razzo winning 3-1. She'll be taking first place, whereas MFCR will be taking second. And then down below, third is going to be Collom. And then of course, in fourth place, it's going to be Voidstar. And of course, congratulations to all of our top 8 players for doing such an amazing job to going through the qualifiers and then coming onto this stage to be able to perform and play your hearts out. It's something that is not easy to do, and you should definitely be proud of no matter what placing you got tonight.
Absolutely. And the matches were absolutely incredible to watch. And if you at home want your chance to show off your Guilty Gear Strive, please go ahead and join us at compete.playstation.com for your chance to come onto the Fight Nights and play some amazing matches against these incredible players and maybe get commentated by us. It'll be fantastic. We'd love to see your matches and go from there.
And of course, make sure to check out the official PlayStation Discord where you can go ahead and connect with other like-minded gamers like yourself. You can find regular updates on esports events, articles, videos, and even get to meet some fellow competitors as well. You can go ahead and scan that QR code at home or visit the link posted in chat.
Yeah, and a really great community there. Lots of people who are willing to help you and talk and hang out and play games. Really great time every single time I'm in there, so absolutely fantastic. But I think that is going to be it for us tonight. What an incredible tournament. Saki, any words for our viewers at home before we head out?
Play Guilty Gear Strive. It is an amazing game. I want to see everyone on here trying to get into these tournaments. It is a fun time that you're going to enjoy. And Roy, I'm gonna have to see my Anji against you sometime. I'm just going to say that right now.
Of course. Yeah. Look, I didn't see any Potemkin today, but I'm going to be bringing it over for you one time, for sure. But anyways, thank you so much, everyone, for watching. We will see you all next time for Fight Nights. Goodbye, everyone. Peace out.
Take care.
PlayStation